Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Q&A for the Dawn of the Phoenix event. I'm Jada. I'm here with Tiago, the game designer for the gaming event, and we are here to tell you what is happening this time in Elvenar. Tiago, what can you tell me about the event?
Well, hello, everyone. This event is an extension a bit of the last one. So on the last, we have the diggings happening in the Forbidden City and the underground city and while digging inside the ruins, the digging team actually finds a huge obsidian object. They were very curious to see what was inside. It seemed to be underground for ages already. And the curiosity actually didn't pay off so well. When they touched this obsidian object, it shattered in several pieces. And from inside of it, a blazing bird appears. Barchani, our quest giver from our last event, was in the watchtower taking care of the city. And he can see the bird flying directly and landing close to your city. He runs to inform you, and that's where the event starts. The priestess of the White Flame and the nomads, they are already gathering in the city to prepare for the Phoenix season. And almost magically, this event also happens. The Phoenix flies directly into the city and it arrives. In the beginning, we don't know what's going to happen. The Phoenix arrives and there is a mix of hope and a little bit of fear between the people. And the priestess of the White Flame and the nomads, they talk and they decide we should prepare for whatever is to come, because these birds came to judge the soul of man. So they start building their infirmaries, the shamanic grounds, to help the player support the kingdom while they try to understand what is the actual intent of these phoenix.
Oh, wow. I mean, I hear like it's Apuanotma, right? From the nomadic tribe.
Yes, and the high priestess of the White Flame. She's also there.
And they all three of them are very, very skilled in their medical science. So, I mean, who best than them to help you and your city to demonstrate how important it is, the human life to them, right?
Yes, definitely. They will stay there and they will help healing the people there. Somehow are diseases in the kingdom, prepare the infrastructure, collect some food and some supplies to prepare to what the Phoenix has to bring.
Yeah, and they are like setting up all these healing stations, right?
Yes, they set up all these healing stations, and these ones will be our daily prizes in this event. On the regular daily reward rotation, we're going to be able to find the shamanic grounds.
Okay, yeah.
So you will find the shamanic healing grounds, the building from the nomads. We will also be able to find the rod of Asclepius, that is the symbol of the magic healing. We also have a stage where the story of the Phoenix is being told, the place where the prophet stays and talks about what is to come, what might happen. So you will also be able to find the voice of the prophet on our daily reward rotation.
Oh, nice.
Apart from these buildings, another building we actually created for this event that can be found on the Royal Prize path is the imponent infirmary of the White Flame.
Yeah.
Yeah, the White Flames also builds an infirmary itself to help taking care of the villagers. And on top of that, since it's Phoenix season, there is a special monument that was left in the city but not yet activated. But as soon as the Phoenix arrives, there is a statue in the shape of a Phoenix, and it activates and it starts to blast the water that comes from under it. That
Ooh.
ancient monument or building, we call it the Ludibria Ventis. That is translated to the playfulness of the wind. As soon as the phoenix arrive, the Ludibria Ventis activate, and it has a very interesting effect.
Uh-huh.
And I think we can talk about it when we talk about the Royal Prize Bath, because the Royal Prize Bath is really special this event.
Hmm. Nice. Then let's talk about what all those new elements that our players can add to the city do. But first, this phoenix looks scary. What is it though? Tell me about it.
Mm, she's not scary. She is just a little bit careful, I might say. Being locked in a obsidian egg for so long make her a little bit more careful with whom
Mm,
she's dealing with. But the
mm.
players will figure it out after building the shamanic healing grounds, getting the infirmary ready, and start to taking care of the people in the kingdom. The Phoenix will realize something very, very important, that you are not there to harm her. You are there to protect and to heal. And the energy coming from all these good actions inside the city will make the phoenix change. As the phoenix evolves, the feathers, the dark and red feathers, will shed and will give space to blue and golden feathers. And the dark phoenix will rise as a bluish and golden phoenix, the phoenix of twilight. She is
Oh,
not there to cause problems or cause any damage. She is there actually to fight against the damage caused. And that is what these phoenix will give you, the brand new pet effect we're going to have for these phoenix. You
what
know
is
what
it?
it is?
No.
Yeah, this is a very brand new pet effect that was
Okay.
inspired by the whole idea of this event. And these phoenix, when fed, she will heal 5% of your squad size in diseased units. So if you go to a battle, after the battle, if the phoenix is fed,
Mm-hmm.
automatically a percentage of your squad size will be revived. Easy. It's a great phoenix for tournaments, a great phoenix for the Spire. So in the end, these phoenix add a lot to the player experience, and I think they will love having a top level of this in the city.
Just like that, like the phoenix will hear your percentage of the troops, but not the deceased troops. Am I understanding correctly? Like it's not
Yes,
if you lose 5 of your 1,050 troop unit. That percentage of the deceased ones, it like a percentage of the whole one, so it's gonna be a 5% of the
squad
uh,
size.
1,050,
Yes,
for example.
yes.
So that's a very, very cool
Mm-hmm.
bonus that it
Mm-hmm.
has.
And
Wow.
not only it has this pet effect, but without feeding, she will allow players to collect precious standard goods and
Hmm.
also precious sentient goods
Hmm.
and 4 knowledge points a day. So it's
Wow.
very
Okay,
good
nice.
for the daily use. And when you have tournaments or you have some difficult provinces, or
Yeah,
even you're fighting to get to the top of the spire, these Phoenix will give you a lot of advantage.
super nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how do I evolve the phoenix though?
Evolving the Phoenix is actually quite easy. You have to collect Sky Essence either by completing the quests
Hmm.
or by collecting the Sky Essence around your city, and then you go to the event window, and there you have to help the Phoenix chick collecting its feathers. So there are 3 chests that will be presented. Each one of them there has a cost and an amount of feathers inside. By collecting these feathers, you're gonna progress into the royal prize path or the grand prize. And in the grand prize path, you will find not only the base for the Phoenix, the
Hmm.
building itself, but
Hmm.
also every two prizes, you got a Twilight Phoenix artifact. So collecting these artifacts and offering it to the Phoenix will make it grow, will make it change, and will make it heal even more.
Nice. All right. Wow. So Sky Essence, where did I find? Like you say that I can find it in the quest, but
Yes.
I saw Sky Essence falling from the sky and going around my city. Like, is this
Yes.
coming on often?
Yes. During the day, if you check your city, there will be Sky essence falling from the sky around the cities. And also, as always, you have logging every day. You get your daily logging reward, and you also will get Sky Essence there.
Okay, right. Have to keep that in mind. So I got the Phoenix figured out now. What does the Ludibria Ventis do? Because you said that it's in the Royal Prize Pass, but if I'm not mistaken, I saw it also in the Grand Prizes as well.
Yes. So the Ludibria Ventis will be offered for players that will buy or not the Battle Pass. One copy will be on the Grand Prizes and one in the Royal Prizes.
Okay.
The Ludibria Ventis is a brand new expiring building we created. And while active, the Ludibria Ventis will give a bonus on the amount of units produced. Meaning, you will start a production, right? 1,000 units.
Yeah.
In the end, you will get extra without increasing the production cost, without increasing the production time, the units you collect. So each type of unit collected on your barracks, on the training grounds, on the mercenary camp, will have a bonus on top of units that will not cost you either the supplies or the time. So it's a very good expiring building to have, especially for players that like to build units. We have one copy of the Ludibria Ventis as our 10th grand prize, and on the Royal Prize Path, you will find the Ludibria Ventis as the 5th reward.
But okay, super cool. Can I stack them though, or do I have to wait for one to expire to put to place the other? Because I am all for then the Royal Prize Pass. Then I can get two. But do I place them in my city all together so I can get a super boost, or do I wait? What's the strategy here?
That depends on your strategy. If you have a lot of resources and you want already to start producing a lot of units, there's no problem because the Ludibria Ventis is stackable.
Yes.
So you can stack two of them. And not only that, for players that are on later chapters, you will find Ancient Wonder, the Simia. Have you heard about it?
The Simia Sapiens? Absolutely.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, I love it.
So the Ludibria Ventis and the Simia Sapiens, they stack also. So by having the Ancient Wonder plus these two expiring buildings, you will be able to have to earn a lot of extra units, and there will be no added costs on producing these units.
Oh yeah.
And the other buildings we created, we have also the Voice of Prophet that will allow players to produce mage units. Okay. So while the prophet is talking, he's converting people on the city into mages. We have I think this is one of the requests we had some time ago, that some players actually like to decorate their cities. They like to have one by one small culture. I think I love to also. And sometimes you need sometimes you have 3 squares or 4 open squares that you don't have exactly the building you need to fit there, but that's not a problem. You're going to get in this event the Rod of Asclepius. It's incredible for culture. It's a 1x1, so it can be fit everywhere, and it fits perfectly with the event buildings and the others from the previous events. So now you have the chance to use these buildings to decorate and make your city a little bit more appealing, I could say.
Nice.
For the shamanic healing grounds and for the infirmary of the White Flame, we're going to give you culture, population on the infirmary of the White Flames. And for the shamanic grounds, we are offering the players with sentient goods. No, sentient goods. Yeah, sentient goods. Sorry.
Nice. For the players that have actually unlocked it, right?
Yes, for the players that will earn it. Yeah, for the habit unlocked. Yes, exactly.
Cool.
And that can be all these buildings, apart from the infirmary of the White Flame, can be found in the daily prize.
Okay. I think we have covered everything. So let's see what the questions are, because I see a lot popping up. So let's see. Stephanie, loving the Beckham story. Phoenix events are always fun. Oh God, yes. And the cheek collecting feathers is always so cute. Thank you, Stephanie. Barbara, love the effect of this Phoenix. Nice work. Thank you, Barbara. We love it as well. Falcon Wing. Hello again. I always like doing battles, so glad we'll help to save my troops. Did you see Falcon Wing the last time we answered your question? If you lost the last Q&A, remember, if you unlock a prize that and you are on the chapter, on the cusp of the end of your chapter, just wait until you go into the next chapter and then claim it. Of course, this cannot be done with chests that just pop up the rewards to you, but if you have the chance to wait to claim that, wait for the next chapter, and then you will not have to use royal restorations. So there you go. Again, Stephanie, I finished the event in beta, but was still 16 feathers short of gaining the last artifact. Hopefully more artifacts to come in a fellowship adventure. Tiago, what do you think about that?
In a fellowship adventure, it's possible, but I think there's also the chance of having them in the future in the crafting function. Let's see.
All right. Falcon Wing, would be funny to have a small baby phoenix walking around the outskirts of your city, like a hidden Easter egg to find. I would love that idea, actually. What do you think,
I would definitely
Tiago?
take notes. I would take that note. I love it.
Okay. I have. Oh, Ruslan, what are your plans for the future with the game? New serious plans. Okay, let's get serious, guys. No. Tiago, do you have any spoilers for us? Because I know that you are pretty like working on a lot of new features, but I don't know what you can actually disclose as of late.
I think for the future in general, we will be improving the events. We're going to work on making stories very consistent. So if you guys read the stories, you're going to understand a little bit more about the Elvenar continent. We are working also in creating more different buildings, different rewards. So the plans for the futures are the same plans we already had. Improving events, making them appealing, making the buildings interesting, bringing more fun, better experience to the players. And I think that is our goal every single day. So that's so far what I can tell.
Yeah. Falcon Wing, you have to stay tuned and see what the next event may be and the next very big feature, because I've seen a little bit, but it's going to be a surprise. So, also Barbara, by the way, the update that kept us from losing items in the Fellowship Adventure was celebrated, and we all agreed that was the #1 update ever. Yes, Barbara, we are super stoked about the badge overspill for the Fellowship Adventure. Tiago, what do you think about that?
I think it's a very good improvement for the player's quality of life. Now you don't need to come to the Fellowship Adventures and back to collect the badges. We allow you to play your tournaments, your aspires, and nothing you will produce will be lost. So I think we worked really, really hard to have these implemented, and we are very happy to have these positive feedback, because we made it with a lot of effort and a lot of care to make our players play the game even more comfortably. So you guys are happy. We are also very, very happy about it.
Yeah, it's funny, like the work that it's needed to make something simple is often very complicated. And a ton of work has come into this, and it's so nice to have the feedback of the community that they love it as much as we do.
Yeah,
Let,
I'm very happy for that.
yeah. Uh, Asia Nelson. It's so fun. When will you guys will do the Firebird again? I think Asia Nelson would like to have the Fire Phoenix coming back. If that's what.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. And in events as main prizes, we usually don't repeat. We are pushing it always for a creative new prize, but you can find your Fire Phoenix in the crafting. Sometimes it's there. Sometimes you can just see it in the random recipes. I, for example, saw it at least 2 times. Maybe if you log in every day, check your recipes every time they refresh. I think they refresh every 5 hours, I assume, if I'm not wrong. And keeping track of your crafting recipes, you're definitely going to find it there.
Thank you, Tiago. Tony. Tony is asking. Oh no, just saying. I collect Phoenix. I have every one of them. They play well with each other. I'm sure the Phoenix are going. Are really getting along well. Maybe they know each other. I don't know. Maybe Tiago will tell us something about that in the future.
Maybe in the future. Let's see when all the Phoenix show up, we see what happened.
Ooh, when will the Phoenix show up? Do we have a count? Is it secret? Who knows? From Tina, do we already know the time for chapter 20? Oh, we have a veteran over here because, I mean, if she is already in chapter 19.
I actually don't know exactly now the time for chapter 20 because I stay so focused on the events that these sort of deadlines are not, but it's coming soon. That I assume.
Yeah,
it will come for sure.
I heard that chapter 20 is coming. Let's see. How hard is to get a second fully evolved Twilight Phoenix from Gabriel? Is a second Twilight Phoenix in your city really worth it? What do you think, Tiago?
How hard is to get a second fully evolved Twilight Phoenix? It's not incredibly hard, but it's challenging. I think it requires a lot of Sky Essence to be collected and a lot of dedication in the event, that's for sure. And if it's worth having, it depends a lot on your playstyle. If you're a player that likes to battle, they also stack. So you can have a lot of Phoenixes in your city, and you're going to reduce a lot your losses during fights, and your units will be way more efficient. So it is not an easy task, I will say. You have to dedicate a lot on the event, but I think the outcome pays off. 100% sure.
Yeah, I mean, especially for example, I play the Spire a lot, right? And even like if you battle in the Spire, it saves you a lot of resources, and if you battle it well, if you play it well, you can reach a lot of different. Oh my God, I cannot talk. You can reach the highest levels, and even the smallest units makes the difference. Yeah. So if you have two Twilight Phoenixes, do the effect stacks?
Yes, they do.
Okay, so
and they work also between rounds. Remember, so if you have three, right. Exactly. If you have 3 waves, it's 1 healing after a wave, each wave.
So this effect is even more beneficial to have when you have very difficult battles.
Exactly. Precisely.
Yeah.
And also on these events, since the theme is healing, we have also on the grand prizes and the royal prizes healing spells. For example, they are available on the royal and grand prizes. We have also the recipes on the crafting for the healing spells. And one new thing we brought also is normally in the past you get some shards, right, for your ancient wonders.
Yeah, of course.
And they were random. Now you will find on the Royal Paradise Pass the shard for your current chapter. So the ancient wonder shard you get there will be used. Now, in your current Ancient Wonders. And on the Grand Prize Pass, you will get all the shards you need for the previous chapter. So now if you're on chapter 16, 15, you will not get shards anymore from chapter 1, 2, 3, and 4, making these rewards even more valuable for you right now.
Hold up.
Yeah,
The
you haven't seen that, have you?
The devs actually coded a selection based on your chapter to make this for the players?
Yes, we did it.
Amazing.
We did it. You're going to find the Tome of Great Wonders and the Tome of Wonders in these two rotations. And also, since we are giving out a pet, we have to give you some pet food, right? So you're going to get also pet food on the grand prizes and on the royal prize passes. So this event is filled with incredible items for you to collect.
Nice, very nice. And especially the targeted shards, because sometimes I get shards that I don't really use, right? And if it's for the Ancient Wonder that I'm actually building, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
We have 2 more comments there, I think.
Ooh, yeah. Falcon Wing, thanks for you do. Thank you.
We love doing it. You have no idea.
Yeah. Barca, hi guys. I like you too. You're very professional and answer understandable. Glad to see this change. Hope you will do more videos in the future. Oh my God. Thank you, Barca.
Thank you very much.
And then we have Cypera Foxclaw. I would love the ability to rotate buildings in the future for easier placement. Oh, I am. So, Cyperian, this is how it works. The buildings are staying there. It's not a 3D rendered game. It's a 2D. So those that you see that are animated and are lightened so beautifully are 2D. So this is an image. It cannot be rotated.
And there's also one more thing. The game is about constructing a city using the space. So each piece of building you receive, you have to. One of the most interesting things about Avanar is puzzling the pieces around. If the buildings would rotate, all these challenge of actually building a very efficient city would be done. So unfortunately, they will not rotate.
Yeah, the puzzling is something that makes it fun, right? Especially when you change the chapter and all the settlement has to go, and you have new space, so you can rearrange things. And I lose days on rearranging stuff.
I also enjoyed a lot.
From Tina, the 3 new military building name, Light Melee Monument, Heavy Melee Shrine, and Heavy Ranged Power Up will be possible to make this 3 building in the Magic Academy. So she's asking about crafting in the Magic Academy, these buildings.
Yeah, Light Melee Monument, Heavy Melee Shrine, and Heavy Ranged Power Up. We're still playing with those. Let's see where we're gonna put it. It's still not decided. But one thing I can promise you guys is that we will have more interesting expiring buildings coming in the future, in the near future, maybe.
Oh, even more so. That's a promise. Okay, it's 58. Last questions, guys. Keep them coming. We have until 6, and then we have to go.
Oh, I haven't talked about it, but
what?
Did you have time to check the new portraits of the Phoenix of the Twilight?
I saw them. They are amazing.
Yes.
They're absolutely amazing. And the 2 versions of the Phoenix, right?
Yes. You have the bright one and the dark one. One will be found in the leagues, and one will be found in the Grand Prize Pass. So you can even get both of them, and they are crazy. I don't even know which one I will like more.
I don't know. Stephanie, last question from Stephanie. It's nice to be able to win some pet food in the event chest. Also, it's great that the event quests have the option now to complete Tourney and Spire or Province Encounter now. Yeah, we think the same. What do you think, Diego?
Yeah, like it was something that our players wanted, and we have been working constantly into making the quest accessible for everyone, make the conditions feasible. And we will keep on working on improving that. It's not something you do in a day or in a week, because all these conditions have to be developed, and we have to balance them, and we have to test them on all the cases. But that is a constant that we have in the Avanar team, working towards making our game easier for our players to understand, to interact. So we will work on this constantly.
Yeah, thank you, Thiago. And thank you guys for staying with us until now. We have to go. Thank you so much for the time spent together, and see you next time in the next Q&A.
See you guys. Bye bye.
Bye.